So go ahead and start your sessions. Arms in the air, a little warm up. Exhale to that forward fold. Crown of the head pointing towards the ground. Reverse one, come all the way back up. Inhale. Lifting up our crown of the head to the sky as we look past our fingertips. Exhale down to prayer. Deep breath in all the way to the top. Both of you guys are wearing purple. Awesome. Excellent forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse one. Come all the way back up. My favorite part too. Purple. All the way down to prayer. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, all the breath. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And exhale down to prayer. Inhale all the way to the sky. Exhale to that forward fold. Inhale this time to a half lift. Extend that crown of the head forward. Look about 60 degrees, 45 degrees. Round those shoulders. And exhale to that forward fold. Reverse one. Come all the way back up again. Back to our prayer. Deep breath in again to the top. Exhale, forward fold. This time let's go into a push-up position. Lift that right leg up if you want to. Chaturanga. Upward up. And then downward. Then drop that leg back down to our downward dog position. Let's go ahead now, take that right leg, we'll kick it back again, and draw that leg all the way forward, framing that foot, dropping that knee down, flattening those toes. Slowly draw the hands up, arms parallel with the ears. Engage the quadricep here. Deep breath in, as you open up your chest, sky, look past your fingertips. Let it all out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the hands now come back down to the mat. Engage the toes. Lift the knee. We'll draw the leg all the way forward to that forward fold. As we reverse the swan, all the way back up, hands down to prayer. Again, arms up to the sky, forward fold. Now to a half lift. Try to put a micro hinge in that knee as well. We're not engaging that lower part of our back. We're lifting up the chest, quadriceps are engaged. And then we do a forward fold. Going into our push-up position, this time the left leg is up. This is optional. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. Now we do that push-up. Upward dog, flipping the toe. And then downward dog. And then slowly draw that leg back down. Rest it for just a second. As we lift that leg back up again, we're going to draw that leg all the way forward, framing that foot. Dropping that knee down, flattening the toes. And then slowly start to come up into that modified high lunge. Engaging that quadricep while you're in this position. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Arms parallel with the ears. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the hands now go back down to the mat. Flip the toes, lift the knee. We'll draw the leg all the way up to that forward fold. Reverse one, all the way back up. Hands down to prayer. Standing tall, like a mighty oak. Deep breath in to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Coming into that half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Going back into that push-up position. This time that right leg is up in the air. It's optional, remember. Chaturanga, hover. Upward dog, flipping the toe. And on that dorsal part of the foot. As you flip the toe, we're back into our downward dog position again. And this time we're going to keep that foot in the air as we draw the leg all the way forward into that runner's lunge. From that runner's lunge, we're going to go into that lunge. This is our runner's lunge. Come all the way up, engaging the quadricep, that core. It should come all the way up. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Hardly any weights in that front foot. All the weights in the back. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, that left arm goes forward. And then the right to the back. A little twist. We're past that right thumb. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, arms parallel with the ears. Just draw the leg all the way into that volcano, engaging the quadriceps, knees, glutes lifting tall. Exhale down to prayer. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going into our push-up position. Left leg up. Chaturanga. Hover. Upward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then downward dog. Flipping the toe. That downward dog position. We're going to keep that leg up, and then we're going to draw it all the way forward, going into that runner's lunge, and then high lunge. Engage that core as you slowly start to come on up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the right arm goes forward, left arm to the back. Deep breath in, look to the left thumb. Let breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Last one, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, arms parallel with the ears. Draw the leg all the way up into that volcano, engaging the quadriceps, those knees, and the glutes lifting tall. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Exhaling down to prayer. Deep breath in all the way to the top. Exhale to that forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go to that push-up. Right leg. Chaturanga. Hover. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Flip the toe. Upward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good core movement, right? As you let the breath out, we flip the toe. Now we're in our downward dog position. Right leg is still up. So we're going to open up those hips. We're going to look up underneath that right armpit up to the sky, and open up your hips over to the right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We always seem to have trouble with this one. I don't know why. It seems to be the easiest one of them all. Hip up, Open. Deep breath in. Try not to hold your breath. Try to lean back into it, right? Open up the hip to the side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Like you're peeing on a fire hydrant, right? Like a dog pees on a fire hydrant. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, square the hips. Draw the leg all the way forward, framing that foot. And arms up into our lunge. From our lunge, take a deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going into a warrior one position. Belly button faces forward. And a warrior two. Arms are parallel with the thighs. Torso is perpendicular with the Earth's gravitational pull. Got a hinge in that knee. Put all the weights on that back foot. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the left hand's going to go behind the back, around the waist. Arm comes up into our reverse warrior. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Open up those obliques. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel your obliques. Engage. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, slowly start to come out of the position. Warrior two. From warrior two, back to our warrior one. Warrior one. Belly buttons forward. High lunge. From high lunge, all the way into our volcano. Engaging our quadriceps, knees, glutes. Now a little baby back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel that belly stretch. Try not to dump in the lower part of your back, so you're extending the crown of your head up high, elongating the torso. As you let the breath out, we're back to the center, down to prayer. Deep breath in all the way to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. And forward fold. Going into our push-up position. This time the left leg is up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Flip the toe. Try to get those legs not touching the mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you let the breath out, we flip the toes. And then we're into our downward dog. In our downward dog position, we're going to open up that hip, look up underneath that left armpit to the sky, get that belly button facing the left. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Pretend like there's a weight on this foot, but this leg wants to stay up as you go into this position right here. Swing open your knee to like over to this side right here a little bit so you can feel it. It doesn't matter if your foot's like that or not, it's fine. Try to lean back into it like that, it's more comfortable. Deep breath in. Come on girl, you can do this. Make sure you breathe though. Lift the thigh up, drop the foot down like there's a weight on it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, slowly start to square the hips. Draw the leg all the way up to that runner's lunge. And then come up into our high lunge, engaging that core. Arms parallel with the ears. Warrior one. Belly button is forward. Hips are squared. Arms parallel with the ears. Going into warrior two. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Looking past your middle finger, that's your drishta. Pointing the way. Deep breath out. As you let the breath out, the left hand or the right hand's going to go behind the back, around the waist, open up the oblique. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Belly button's going to face this way. This is going to extend further, but keep all the weight in the back foot. And kind of like think of it like this. Like I'm doing a rainbow. Right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. A deep breath in. As you let that breath out, come out of that position, warrior two. Warrior one. Belly button is forward. High lunge. Draw that leg up to the volcano. Engaging your quadriceps, your knees, your glutes, lifting tall. A little baby back. Deep breath in. See how far you can bend. Engage the glutes. Engage your glutes. Lifting really tall. Crown of the head's lifting tall like you're trying to reach for a box. Behind you. And balance with the ball of your foot and your heels. Back to the center. Arms down to prayer. Exhale. Deep breath in all the way to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going back into our push-up position. This time that right leg is up in the air. Right? Right leg up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Flipping the toes. And then downward dog. In our downward dog position, let's take that right leg. We're going to kick it all the way forward, framing the foot. As we come up into our high lunge. Good. Challenges are great, aren't they? From our high lunge, let's drop that heel down for warrior one. From our warrior one, let's take and bend out of that knee. And we're going to turn the foot over to the left as we turn the hips and line them parallel with our ears. Hands down to your hips, slowly start to bend. Only at the hips. Gently, slowly. Once you get to the center, stop. Hold yourself there. Where you think your center is. Try to get plane. Elongate the head. You're engaging those quadriceps. You're engaging your ankles. While you're in this position, put a little micro hinge in the knees so you're not locking them. Deep breath in, deep breath out. As you're in this position, we let go of the hips, hands go down to the ground. Draw the palms of your hands down into the ground itself and start to walk them as far as you can. You can also put a bend in those knees as far as you can, looking in between your legs. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Drop the palm of your hands all the way down to the mat. There you go. Now walk them back as far as you can. Walk them this way. No, until the palm of the hands don't lift. Drop them this way. As far as you can go. Then stop. Stop, 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 stop. As far as you can go. Deep breath in. You can put a hip. You can bend your knees if you want to get further stretch into that. Deep breath in. While you're in this position, let's walk the hands over to the left foot. The left hand's going to grab a hold of the ankle. The right hand's going to grab a hold of the dorsal part of the foot. You're going to try to straighten out that leg, the left leg. Right leg can bend if you want to, but you're stretching that, stretching the hamstrings itself. Look up past the left shoulder, up to the sky, stretch that neck. Deep breath in, A deep breath out. A deep breath in. A deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes, definitely. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You can do it. You can. I believe in you. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, you're going to walk those hands back to the center. From the center, walk the hands now to the right foot. That right hand's going to grab a hold of the ankle. Left hand on the dorsal part of the foot. Try to make that leg straight. As you feel that you're stretching those hamstrings. Deep breath in. Look past that shoulder up to the sky. Look up. Down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yeah. See? You can grab it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Grab. Deep breath in. And you can take the bend out of that knee. As you let that breath out, slowly start to come back to the center. Hands go back onto the hips. Slowly raise yourself up, getting taller and taller and taller all the way to the top, right? Arms parallel with the ears. Turn the foot into that warrior one position. Go into that warrior one position. From that warrior one position, let's go into our warrior two. Practice. Lean it back, find the center. Put a bend in that knee. Find your center. Not leaning back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Go reverse warrior. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, come back into a warrior two. Warrior one. Belly button is forward. Draw the leg all the way up to our volcano. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, back to prayer. Arms up. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to that forward fold. Going into that push-up. This time the left leg is up. Chaturanga. Hover, hover, hover. Upward dog. Downward dog. Go ahead and take that leg and draw it all the way forward. Framing that foot. High lunge. From that high lunge, warrior one. Starting to take the bend out of that knee. Foot over to the right. Hands go down to our hips. Push down on those hips. Start to bend forward at the hips until you're halfway. Find yourself level here. Balance. This is a good way to find where you're at on this for your balance. Feel your feet. Feel the ball of your foot and your heel balancing, finding the center when you're in this position. The head is going to still look forward. Crown of the head is extended. Right? Good. Try not to lock the knees. Always have a micro hinge in them. Right? Exhale. There we go. Looking at that 45-degree angle or so. Pushing back on those hips like this. See? Pushing back my arms. So I'm hardly, if you take a look, I'm not even on my toes. Follow my foot foot and my heel. Go ahead and slowly draw those hands down to the ground. Let's walk them. Palm of your hands till your palm of your hands start to rise. Once they start to rise and you got that bend in that knee, looking in between your legs, we're going to walk the hands now over to the right. Right hand grabs a hold of the heel. Left hand grabs a hold of that dorsal part of the foot as we try to work on that hamstring. You can bend if it helps you out. Let it bend right there. Good, that's much better. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. See, it's getting better. Deep breath in. So grab a hold of the outside portion of the foot. Letting it all out. Micro hinge in there. Stay straight. Deep breath in. Come on, you can do it. We need to stretch that so that you're not so tight on your runs. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we're going to slowly start to walk the hands back to the center. And now over to the left. Left hand grabs the hold of the ankle, and the right hand grabs the hold of the dorsal part of the foot while we keep that knee straight and we look past that shoulder blade. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in. As we're stretching that neck too. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, slowly start to come on out of that position, back to the center. Hands to the hips. Slowly start to reach up, all the way to the top. One vertebrae at a time. Arms parallel with the ears. Back into our warrior one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, warrior two. From our warrior two, reverse warrior, take that right hand around the waist, onto the hip, reach up, stretch that oblique. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Much better. You feel it better now? Yeah, I feel how tight it is. It's good. Deep breath in. Same with you. Try to move those hips. And then into it. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we slowly start to come on out of position. Warrior two. Warrior two. Warrior one. High lunge. And then our volcano. Engaging quadriceps, knees, glutes, lifting tall. Exhale down to prayer. Again, deep breath in all the way to the top. Hands back down to prayer. Work a little bit of balance today. Right leg is going to go off to the side, going into our tree pose. You have your choice. The heel, the ankle, calf, the thigh. Micro hinge in the knee as you do your balance here. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, slowly letting it all out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the knee's going to come to the front. Grab hold of the shin. Index finger, middle finger, grabs a hold of that toe. Hand to the hip, left hand to the hip, and extend. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, you gently bring it back and drop it down. Good. Good balance there. Left leg goes into your asana. Wherever you did it on the one side, you do it on the other. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Calmly and peacefully. Deep breath in. Letting it all out, we'll slowly start to draw that leg to the front. Reach down, grab a hold of that shin. Index finger, middle finger, reaches down, grabs a hold of that toe. The hand goes to the hip, pushing down as we extend. Deep breath in, deep breath out. A deep breath in, know your balance, know your center of gravity. Let it all out. You can do this. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, you gently, calmly, drop the leg back down. Back to our prayer. Arms in the air. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to another forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And back to our prayer. Working on our eagle pose. The right arm's going to come to our binding eagle. So right arm comes to the front, like in a golf post. Left hand's going to come underneath, bind. Right leg over the left thigh. And gently, calmly squat. Tuck the tailbone in as you relax the quadriceps as you go down into this position. Relax, deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, you'll come out of the bind. Back to our prayer. Left side, left hand up. Right hand binds. The left leg now comes up, crosses the right thigh, and go ahead and squat. Relax, deep breath in, a deep breath out. Ball of the foot and the heel. Deep breath in, deep breath in. Think of it like it as a small ball. Drawing yourself into a small, tiny ball. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, we unbind. Hands come back to prayer. Well done, Kim. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And into our prayer. Going into King's Dancer's pose. Right hand, right, grab a hold of that right shin. If you can get down to the dorsal part of the foot, that's even better. Left arm is going to be parallel with the ear. And slowly start to dip. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Yeah, I'm tying you up, David. And then just all you gotta do, reach around, grab a hold of that, and balance. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. Deep breath in. Last one. As you let the breath out, find the calming portion of this pose itself. You'll find that it's very relaxing. As you slowly start to come on out, drop the leg down. What are you feeling in it? What makes it difficult for you? No, what muscle group are you feeling? Okay. So think of it when it's like extending your foot and everything like that goes out on it. Center of balance shifts a little bit, right? It means that it either, like, if we have something that's in front of us, we have to do almost like a counterbalance in it. When we're doing this movement, I'm going to go with left hand now, left side, reaching down, grabbing hold of the dorsal part of my foot. And as I lift the arm up, I'm going forward with this right here. I have to change how my foot and everything is balancing so that I can find the ball of my foot and my heel that are planted onto the ground as I'm in this position. So deep breath in. And this one's going to be a little bit more of a core movement as well as a quadricep movement as you're kicking the leg back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel better now? Deep breath in. As you let it all out. Put a little bit more micro hinge in your knees. Put a little micro hinge into your knee as you're leaning forward. Balance right here. Gently come back out of the position into our prayer. Your balance is always going to be on the ball of the foot and the heel. You have to learn to adjust where that is when you're in a different position. So, give an example. If I'm doing this, right? And then I do this, and guess what? It just changed. Because now my balance is a little bit more towards that way. So I've got to counterbalance a little bit this way, but it's always still going to be with the ball of my foot. Back to the center, and then drop it down. Back into our prayer. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Going into our push-up position. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Then we're going back to our downward dog. Dorsal flex. So we're going to take that right leg, kick it back. We're going to draw that leg all the way forward, framing that foot. Drop that knee down, flatten those toes. Dorsal part of the foot onto the mat itself. Make sure your foot is straight. Don't let it go over to the side like this because you're going to hurt your ankle, okay? Make sure that foot is straight. We're going to add some pressure to that ankle as we stretch the ankles on this movement. So we're going to lift the knee up and counter the weight towards the front and then towards the back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep that foot straight for me, Kim. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Put the dorsal part of the foot down onto the mat. There you go. Now lift up. Feel it in the ankle? Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, go ahead and drop that knee down. You can change the focus of where the weight's going to be onto your foot. This is going to intensify it. If you felt that this was pretty hard, doing it this way, then stay doing it this way, all right? If you feel you want to advance, follow me. So it look like this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Find the center of where your foot is at for me, Kim. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we gently drop that knee down into the mat. We don't slam it. Be gentle, okay, with yourself. And now the hard one to do, if you want to advance even further than this right here, is no hands. So it looks like this. Deep breath in, deep breath out, or stick with where you're at. Deep breath in, go deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the hands go to the thigh. Gently drop the knees down into the knee down into the mat. Hands down into the mat. Flip the toe. And then draw the leg all the way forward into another forward fold. Reverse one and come all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale. Down into our prayer. This kind of works out that quadricep as well on the other side when we're doing this, because it has to lift the rest of the body up. Arms up in the air. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. And exhale to a forward fold. Going back down to our push-up position. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. This time that left foot, kicking it back. We'll draw it all the way forward, framing the foot, dropping the knee down, dorsal part of the foot down to the mat, come up into that modified, deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out, a deep breath in. As you let the breath out, try to look forward. Don't look down. If you did it on one side, go ahead and do it on this side too. Hands can go into that thigh, but if your hands were down onto the mat, keep them down onto the mat. As we slowly start to come out of that position and do it a little bit more weight. Look forward for me, Kim. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we'll slowly start to bring that knee back down and continue on with what we were doing before too, strengthening up that ankle. No hands. And all the weight on that foot. Deep breath in, deep breath out, just like you're about to run. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come on, Margaret, you can do it. All the way to the top. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we slowly start to come down back to the mat. Flatten the toes, lift the knee. We'll draw that leg all the way into that forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way up. Back to our prayer. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to that forward fold. Going into that push-up position. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Going into our pigeon pose. Working on some hips. We'll take that right leg, kick it back. Knee goes to the right, foot goes to the left. crisscrossing the body, and slowly, gently, with a perfect line, draw your spine and that foot, the left foot, make it straight. Don't let it curve or anything like that. As you walk yourself down and into your perfect pigeon pose. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Do you feel that your spine is straight, your leg is straight too? For me, Margaret? Does it feel like your spine is straight? Let's take a look. Deep breath in. Oh, pretty good. But we could go a little bit further back here. Like that. How's that feel? Stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Move over to this side. More. Move over that way. Walk your hands. There you go. Now you're straight. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Deep breath in. See if you can stretch those arms forward some more. Or even kick that leg back just a little bit more. Drawing that torso down to the mat. Closer and closer as your body settles into the position. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly letting it all out. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. Last one. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to slowly walk the hands up. That left foot is going to go into the glute. As you reach back with the left hand, grab a hold of that chin. Practice our balance. A deep breath in. A deep breath out. Now here, where our balance is going to be where the bottom part of that knee is, and then the dorsal part of our foot is. So while I'm up in this position, we just balance perfectly. Hardly any weights on this back leg itself. Deep breath in, but I can also feel my IT band stretching as well while I'm in this position. Deep breath in, last one. As you let the breath out, the hands will now come back down to the mat as the foot gently drops down to the mat. Grounding the toes, lifting the knee, kicking that leg back, and then we walk it on out. Feel those hips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. A deep breath in, letting it all out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, we're going to take that left leg this time, kicking it back. Drawing the knee to the right, knee to the left, and then the foot to the right. And go ahead and gently draw your torso down into the mat, aligning your spine, make sure it's straight. Your shirts make it really easy for me to tell that if you're straight, if your back is straight or not, because you have that big line that goes right down the middle. Letting it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. I'm better, Margaret. Can you walk the hands out some more? Yeah, there you go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Why don't you walk just a little bit more this way? Walk the hands. There you go. Push down. Elongate the leg. Yep, there you go. Let it all out. straight as an arrow. Deep breath in, deep breath out. A deep breath in, slowly letting it all out. Deep breath in, let it all out. Deep breath in, valve the breath out. Deep breath in, slowly letting it all out. Walking the hands just a little bit more, kicking the leg back if you can. Draw the torso closer to the mat. Let it all out. You may feel like you're tighter on one side than the other. That's okay. Let the breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, walk the hands up. Gently walking up. That right leg goes to the glute. Reaching back, grabbing a hold of it with that right hand. Pull it into that glute. And balance, right? Deep breath in. A deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You got this. Breath in. As you let the breath out, you're going to slowly start to walk the hands down into the mat, grounding the toes, lifting the knee, kicking that leg back as you walk it on out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, slowly letting it all out. Going into our Dandasana. This is our seated staff pose. So squat like a frog, hop, crossing the legs, drop the glute down, kicking the legs to the front. Going into our bow and arrow pose. We'll take the right leg, draw it up to the heart. Right. So. Right foot up to the heart itself. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Right hand's going to grab around the side, outside portion of the foot itself in the center, pretty much. So start to row in to see if you can get those hip flexors to move a little bit more, closer and closer. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Left hand now reaches forward. It's going to grab a hold of that left toe, or it can grab a hold of the shin wherever you're at in this position. You going to join us, David? We'll try to draw this foot up to the ear. Deep breath in, deep breath out. A deep breath in. You do it. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. Deep breath in. We got some work to do, don't we? As you let this one out, you're going to let the arrow fly. So it's going to go like this and drops right down, right? Now let's work on the other side of the hip. Left hip. Draw the foot in and bring it up to the heart as much as you can, right? Just to work. See, I'm stretching out the hip itself. I'm drawing that knee further back and back as it goes towards the back. It's getting closer and closer to my heart, right? Now that I've got it positioned where I need it to be, I'm going to take my hand, my left or my right hand, reach down and grab a hold of that toe. So draw this to my ear. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Pull. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You got this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good job, David. Reach for that foot. Pull that foot closer and closer. Deep breath in as you let this one out. You're gonna shoot that arrow out. Right? Goes forward just like that. Relax. How'd that feel on your hip? Okay? It's a good hip stretcher, exactly. Drawing the legs into our lotus position itself is practice. This as well too. Keeping the foot butt ends together, just like so. We do a balance, right? Not going to our coccyx part of our bone, but we're on the tailbone, right? The 2 points that come down into the mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So it keeps us aligned. So our spinal cord's straight. Deep breath in, letting it all out. Bring it back down. Making a circle. Lifting that foot up. Keeping the feet together. Don't let them part. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, relax. Keeping the hips open. See if you can draw it in closer into your glute, to your hips. So even closer now. I'm going to lift up, balance, and go into my bear hug, my cheery hug. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Tighter hug on it. Deep breath in. Slowly let it all out. Deep breath in. One more time. Let it all out. Slowly drop that leg down and relax. Draw those hips back together as we gently draw one vertebrae at a time down into our mat. Relaxing down into our mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, slowly letting it all out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, go ahead and drop the legs down into the mat. Arms out to a T. Let's strip those hips again. We're going to take the hips, now move them over to the right corner or right side of your mat. Take that right leg up in the air. See if you can drop it all the way over to the left. Grab a hold of the toe. As you look to the right, keeping both shoulders down onto the mat. And letting it all out. Just a little stretch. That's a good one too. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. See if you can grab it. You can do it. Can you touch the toes in? Can you reach it? No? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. And then draw it all the way down. Actually, take that hand up. This hand. Keep it down. Grab this hand. Grab that side. Keep it down. Look to this over here. Deep breath in. As you let it all out, come back to the center of your mat. Relax. Hips back to the center. Hips now will move over to the left side. Move your hips to the left. No. Get back. Pick the hips up. Move them over to the left side. Move your hips to the left side. You're going to be cockeyed. Like this. Take your hips while you're laying down like this. Move them over to the left side like that. See? And then take the leg up in the air over to the right. And grab a hold of that toe if you can. Grab a hold of that thigh. Grab a hold of that farthest part of your leg. Stretching that leg out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. See if you can look over to the other side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. Deep breath in. You can even do it like this. Make sense? Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, gently come out of that position. Drawing the legs back to the center. Line the hips back to the center of your mat. And go to that dead man's drop, so we'll lift up our bodies and then let ourselves drop down to the mat again. Deep breath in, lift up our bodies, and then drop. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Go into your Shavasana, which is your corpse pose. Relax. Let the breath out. Clear your mind of any thoughts. Focus on your breathing. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. Feel the breath go in your body. Filling the lungs up, filling the belly up, and slowly exhale. Relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. exhale, we'll slowly turn over to the right hand side or the left hand side of your mat to your side child's pose. Take a deep breath in again. Fill the lungs up and the belly. And this time when you exhale, we'll come up into our Sukhasana, our seated cross-legged pose. Tall, confident, sitting so alert. Deep breath in, lungs up. And exhale, slowly revolving the breath out. On the body and the mind. Deep breath in. Again. Exhale. All the breath out. Slow your breathing down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Deep breath in. Lungs up to the belly. Tall. And exhale all the breath out, bowing our head to our heart as we say namaste. Well done. Give yourself a hand. How do you feel today? Now.